Hi guys, this is Vysh from Vysh IAS and we are continuing the Geography NCERT series, Class 8th, Chapter 3. Okay, it is about the mineral resources. So that's why I'm taking it separately because it is also there in our GS1 syllabus, mapping of resources across the world. So this is a very good chapter where we have pictures of the different resources like where is coal, where is copper. Even in India, the important sites are mentioned. So try to make notes. I'll be scrolling down so don't miss the items. Anyway, you can pause the video or watch the video again, but it's better to make notes of the key points. Okay, mineral and power resources. So first and all, stories we don't need, we'll go to the content directly. Okay, so minerals is what they begin with. So minerals you should know, even the salt in your food and the graphite in your pencil are also minerals. Okay, minerals is actually something which has a definite chemical composition, a naturally occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition, that is called a mineral. Okay, and minerals are not evenly distributed over space. Okay, not evenly distributed, they are concentrated in particular area or rock formation. Some minerals are found in areas which are not easily accessible, such as Arctic Ocean, Antarctica. These places there are a lot of resources, if you know. So the world is actually maintaining it properly. It's not like anybody can go and explore there. There are certain clauses, there are international laws and all based on which only people can go. It's anyway difficult to access the places, but it is like highly restricted and it has to be done in a proper channel, utilizing the resources in these places. Okay, so minerals are found in different types of geological environments under varying conditions. They are created by natural process without any human interference. Okay, minerals are naturally formed. They can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, chemical property. So we can understand them by their physical and chemical properties. Okay, that will be differing from mineral to mineral. So types of minerals, this picture is enough. Metallic is there, non-metallic is there. Within metallic itself there is ferrous and non-ferrous. That is something which has iron content and something which does not have iron content. Okay, that is the basic classification of minerals. A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals but without a definite composition or constituent of minerals. Okay, rock is something which has minerals but it doesn't have a definite composition. Mineral is a part of the rock but it has definite composition. So that is the difference between a mineral and a rock. Okay, rocks from which minerals are mined are known as ores. Okay, we tell like iron ore, copper ore. These are all things from which we extract the minerals. Okay, although more than 2,800 types of minerals have been identified, only about 100 are considered ore minerals. Okay, only 100 are there which can be called ore minerals from which we can extract. Now we'll see some more details. Metallic minerals contain metal in raw form, and here not much importance. Conducting heat, electricity, there are different they are not giving any specific data, just telling there are differences between all the minerals. Ferrous minerals like iron ore, manganese, chromite, these contain iron. Okay, so ferrous minerals you can tell examples: iron ore, manganese, chromites. Okay, non-ferrous mineral does not contain iron but may contain some other metal like gold, silver, copper, lead. Okay, these are non-ferrous. So ferrous, non-ferrous, metallic, for all these things you should know examples at least. Okay, you see here iron ore, bauxite, manganese, these are examples of metallic. Within metallic we are distributing or classifying it as ferrous and non-ferrous. Non-metallic are the ones which does not have the metal content. So the limestone, mica, gypsum, these are best examples of non-metallic. Now we'll see distribution also, where mica is found in the world, where mica limestone is found in India. These kind of things are there in this chapter. That's why I told try to make notes. Okay, coal and petroleum are also non-metallic minerals. So mining, drilling, quarrying, these are all different methods by which they extract the minerals. Okay, then there is open cast mining and there is shaft mining. We'll see what the difference between all these types are. Okay, mining, drilling, quarrying are different methods. Quarrying, you know, quarrying is something like we say sand quarrying or stone quarrying, which is openly available or something on the surface is available. So here the last line, the minerals that lie near the surface are simply dug out by the process known as quarrying. So quarrying is very simple thing. Drilling, like the name, it's like deep well. Deep wells are bored to take them out. That means the minerals are somewhere deep. That is drilling. So quarrying and drilling we understood. Now mining. So mining is taking out the minerals. That's basic understanding. But what is the difference between open cast and shaft mining? So open cast mining means it's in shallow depth, meaning lower depth, and are taken out by removing the surface layer. So surface layer, if you remove a little bit and openly in the open surface itself, on the top layer itself, you will get the minerals. That is the open cast mining. Okay. Okay. Deep bores called shaft have to be made to reach mineral deposits that lie at the greater depth. You know, coal mines and all, you have to go deeper and all. So that is called shaft mining. So open cast mining, shaft mining, drilling, quarrying. Understand the difference between all the four. Okay. Here drilling of oil, some picture is given. Like there's a lot of pictures are there. So NCERT, that is one advantage, better than reading GC Leong or some other book. If you see NCERT, things will be more retained. Okay, you can always tell if a rock contains copper because then the rock looks blue in color. Okay, so color is a factor which will tell us what mineral is there in a rock. Okay, blue means copper. Minerals occur in different types of rocks. Some are found in igneous rock, some in metamorphic. So we have seen the different types of rocks in class 6 standard. So if you have not watched that video, please watch. Generally, metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock formations that form large plateaus. Iron ore in North Sweden. Now they are starting to tell place names. Okay, iron ore in North Sweden, copper and nickel deposits in Ontario. Ontario is in Canada. Iron, nickel, chromites and platinum in South Africa are examples of minerals found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. So these are examples of things which are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. That is the hard rocks. Sedimentary rock formations of Plain and Youngfold Mountain contain non-metallic minerals. So that is the basic difference. Okay, generally it's not like hard and fast rule. Generally these kind of minerals, iron, copper, nickel and all, are found in the plateau region where there is igneous and metamorphic rocks. The other rocks which is like more of non-metallic, like the limestone and all, it's found in the plain regions. Okay, plain regions in the sedimentary rocks. So France, they are telling manganese deposits of Georgia, Ukraine, phosphate beds of Algeria. So across continents also they are giving examples. Okay, coal and petroleum are also found in sedimentary. Okay, sedimentary strata. Now continent by continent they'll show map also. So focus on whatever map they are telling. Like everything will be there in one picture, but when they tell Asia, focus on Asia. Okay, China and India have large iron ore deposits. Okay, iron ore, this is the key. Iron ore, iron, this is the symbol. So if you see here, all the three, iron, copper and bauxite, everything is there in India. Okay, but Japan and all, if you see, only copper is there. Okay, so that is what I told. Japan focuses on human resource always, but India and all can focus on mineral resource also. China and India have large iron ore deposits. The continent produces more than half of the world's tin. Okay, more than half of the world's tin is produced here. Okay, China, Malaysia, Indonesia are among the world's leading tin producers. China also leads in production of lead, antimony and tungsten. Asia also have deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc and copper. So almost everything is there in Asia. Okay, so this fact, if you can see, Switzerland has no known mineral deposit. Okay, it's a landlocked country, very small country in Europe. Try to see the Europe map. You will see, like, so there is no minerals itself. Okay, still it is a very developed country, you can say. It is always there in rank 1 in almost every ratings which is done, which is the global rankings, everything. Switzerland is on top, and it's even told philosophically like Switzerland has been retained in such a way which is more beautiful than how God actually created it. Okay, that is how they define Switzerland's beauty. Okay, God created it one way, but Switzerland is one place where people have maintained it even more beautifully than how it was originally created. Okay, the other places and all you cannot tell that because humans have already spoiled it. So that much is the importance of Switzerland. That's why tourism also is like a prevailing factor there. Europe is the leading producer of iron ore in the world. Okay, so these kind of things you should know. You saw like tin, it was Asia. Iron ore, it is Europe. The countries with large deposits of iron ore are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden. So not individually you needn't remember, but at least this big factors holistically you should know. Tin was more in Asia, iron ore was more in Europe. Okay. So again, lot of minerals named everyone. North America. Mineral deposits in North America are located in 3 zones. The Canadian region of the Great Lakes. Okay, there are 5 lakes in USA, if you know, USA-Canada border, which is called the Great Lakes. The Appalachian region, that's the mountain ranges of the west. Then Western Cordilleras have vast deposit of copper, lead, zinc, gold, silver. So they're just telling based on category. Not much important for us, but you should know almost every resource is there in North American continent. Okay, they are having rich resources. Now even the latest current affairs, if you know, shale gas has been discovered there. That is why now the Middle East countries and all are having problem with the oil problem, because now an alternate has been found. Else everybody was depending on the Middle East area. Now USA has got the shale gas thing, and that is why oil crisis is happening, or the oil problems are happening across the world. Okay. South America, Brazil is the largest producer of high grade iron ore in the world. So high grade iron ore is produced in large quantity in Brazil. Chile and Peru are leading producers of copper. Everything individually you cannot remember, I know, but still have an idea of what is found where. Okay, iron ore, Chile, Peru, again in South America, it has copper, okay, a lot of copper. Brazil and Bolivia are among the world's largest producer of tin, okay. South America also has large deposits of gold, silver, zinc. So if you see gold, silver and all is available almost everywhere. Copper is there, mica is there, iron ore is there. These are things which are present almost in every continent, okay. Every country might not have it, but every continent has it. Mineral oil is found in Venezuela. So Venezuela, you know, it is also one of the member of OPEC countries. Okay, OPEC has 13 countries. Venezuela is one of it, and Venezuela is also one of the founder member of it. 5 countries are the founder member of OPEC. I think Venezuela, Iran, Iraq, Saudi, and Kuwait. Okay, VISKI. That is how I remember. So that is Venezuela OPEC country thing. A green diamond is the rarest diamond. It's just a terminology. Oldest rock in the world are in the Western Australia. Okay, the oldest rock in the world are found in Western Australia. They date from 4,300 million years ago. Only 300. Okay, not much important. Africa is rich in mineral resources. You know, Africa has a lot of mines: gold, diamond, the Kimberley process. Kimberley certification is in news. Please Google about it and read what it is. Africa is rich in minerals. Okay, again same thing. Again telling country names. So it has everything. Okay, uranium, cobalt, bauxite, oil is also found. Okay, Nigeria, Libya, and all is again part of the OPEC countries. So these are all Africa has a lot of resources, but still it's a very poor continent, you can tell, because they have not effectively utilized it, or many others have exploited it in the past. So Africa has a lot of resources, so know that. Australia is the largest producer of bauxite in the world. Australia, you know, it's a continent also, it's a country also. Okay. It is a leading producer of gold, diamond, iron ore, tin, nickel. It is rich in copper, lead. So I think almost everything is there in Australia also. Okay. Australia have the largest deposits of gold. So gold and bauxite in Australia. Antarctica, the geology of Antarctica is sufficiently well known to predict the existence of a variety of mineral deposits. So probably large. It's not required. Nothing is there which is factual. Or India, much more important. Resources distribution. UPSC have asked the question also. So try to make a note of these at least 2-3 states related to each of the place of each of the mineral. Okay, iron. So Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Maharashtra, Karnataka. So it's like more of central and east India, you can tell. Okay, where iron ore is present. Bauxite, again Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. So here I think almost Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, south and west is also there for bauxite. Okay, iron ore, bauxite, mica. Mica is there in Jharkhand. So Jharkhand is, you can tell, like almost every resource is there. Okay, the Chotanagpur plateau is there. Those places are rich in all the kind of resources. Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan. So again, one place in the west and one place in the south. India is the largest producer and exporter of mica. So try to remember the mica states. So because it's the largest producer in the world, try to remember the states, 4 states of mica. Copper, it is mainly produced in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. So almost all the places you see, it's like almost similar. Okay, south, east, or central. We don't see much places of the north India. Manganese deposits: Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so here Jharkhand is not there. They are not mentioned. Limestone, again Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan. Try to make a table of these things so that in one shot you can just read it just before prelims. In case one match the following questions, it rarely comes. 5 to 6 years back, UPSC used to do match the following for these kind of things also. But now, last 5 years, it has not come. But we cannot skip it because UPSC is a totally unpredictable exam. Gold, Kolar in Karnataka. Okay, these kind of gold or uranium, thorium, these kind of things, please try to remember, because that has a possibility to be asked rather than the limestone or copper. Salt, available almost everywhere. India has a long coastline, you know. So world's leading producer and exporter. So mica and salt. Okay, India is leading producer and exporter. Use of minerals. Minerals are used in many industries. Actually, we have a different chapter for industries itself. There we'll focus more. Again, jewelry, copper is another metal used in everything from coins to pipes. Silicon is used in computer industry, you know. Aluminium obtained from its ore bauxite is used in automobiles and airplanes, bottling industry, buildings, even in kitchen cookware. So aluminium, silicon, copper. Okay, it's like a variety of uses are there for that. So this 3 R's, which is almost repeated in almost every environment related book: reuse, reduce, and recycle. Okay, this is the motto which they use for efficient use of minerals. Conservation of minerals. Non-renewable resource, we saw the definition in the last chapter. That is something which will get exhausted. Okay, it cannot be replenished. But anyway, it takes thousands of years. But humans are using it not what to say, more than it is there. Power resources, lot of stories not required. Again, telling basic things like switch off the lights and fans, or that kind of things to consume power. Okay. Power is also very important. Lot of apps are being launched by our government, and the rural electrification program is going on. Then the what to say, the Paris climate change, or the 100 gigawatt aim of solar energy in India. Lot of things are there in news. So energy is a very important sector for us in respect to UPSC, I am telling. So oil and natural gas, they are giving some advantages and disadvantages. Oil, easier to transport. Basics of petrochemical industry. Advantage of natural gas, easier to transport. Again, same thing, cleaner than oil. Okay, natural gas is cleaner than oil. One thing you should know, the core industries of India, 8 core industries are there. Crude oil and natural gas, both are part of it. Okay, even the refineries are part of it. Please try to learn about the 8 core industries. It's there in our CTS series. I've explained it. Conventional source of energy: firewood, coal, hydropower. 3 headings you should remember. Okay, firewood, coal and hydropower. So firewood and all, now because of the LPG schemes and all, we are trying to replace it because it has the problem of this pollution. Here it's given collection time, collection time is more polluting, promoting greenhouse effect, deforestation. So these are disadvantages of firewood. In your mains answer also, whenever some questions of energy comes, you can make tables like this. Okay, it's not mandatory like you have to write the answer and make the 250 words. Even if you have tables and content is there, UPSC will give marks for that. So try to make figures whenever it is question related to geography. Easy access, provides energy to a large number of people. So firewood they are telling, coal again they are telling. If you see the disadvantage, it will be always something like polluting or something related to environment. Okay, an advantage it will be like energy will be formed, or what is it will it will be easily available, or it will be available even in the rural area, forest area. So that kind of things will be there in the advantage section. That is common for everything. Hydel power, advantage will come like that pollution thing will go away. So these are all common things which you can write easily. Okay, and now we have the even newer things: the solar energy, the wind energy, the nuclear energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy. There are lots of new other ways which can be even called non-conventional source also. Okay, I'm not reading the text which is given here because it's all whatever is there in the table only. So again, pictures are given: firewood collection in northeast India. Coal, petroleum, natural gas are called the fossil fuels. Again, we are trying to replace all these things. The coal industry is also, like, if you know, it is the power what is the core industry in India, and it's used for thermal power. And this year, I think the latest growth rate, if you see, coal is actually declining in India. It was there in 2 days back, Hindu. Petroleum, again, it's called black gold. Only these kind of keywords are there. Okay, there is nothing much important. These definite names you should know. What are a conventional resource? What is a non-conventional resource? Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. So it's actually along with the same refining process, it is also generated, natural gas. Russia, Norway, UK and Netherlands are the major producers. Okay, Russia, Norway, UK, Netherlands. In India, Krishna Godavari Delta, Tripura, which is in Tamil Nadu, offshore in Mumbai. These are places where natural gas is there. Okay, Jaisalmer also in Rajasthan. Compressed natural gas, CNG, which was actually promoted in Delhi and all, but it did not become that much successful, is a popular eco-friendly automobile fuel as it causes less pollution than petroleum and diesel. Okay, CNG people are being asked to switch to, but it is not being used so widely. Again, same things. Hydel is we'll learn in detail about power projects later when we compare basic methods and then nuclear power and all. So here you just see the picture. Water reservoir is there, generator is there, a turbine will be there which will rotate because of the force of the water, then it will create the electricity. So that is the basic way of hydel power generation transmission. Just picture is enough, it will tell the whole story. Non-conventional source, again they have made a table here. Salal hydroelectric project is in Jammu and Kashmir. Just remember that name, ask the following questions used to come. because it's mentioned in NCERT. Maybe UPSC, if they feel like picking it up and giving it to you, it will be trouble for you. So try to remember. Wind energy, solar energy, nuclear energy, tidal energy, biogas, geothermal energy. I have already told you the names. So here again, advantage, disadvantage, I think it will be easy for you to write. Non-polluting, low cost, safe and clean. Everything left side, if you see advantages first, non-polluting, emit large amount of energy. This is nuclear, okay, emits large amount of energy, low cost, easy to operate. So everything advantage will be almost same, like eco-friendly, low cost and all those things. Disadvantage, it will be some nuclear and all, it will be like expensive. Then the radio waste problem will be there. That is nuclear energy. Geothermal, again, it is located far away from cities and so costly to transport the electricity, because geothermal energy can be found only in such places where the springs kind of thing is there. Okay, so it cannot be done everywhere. So transportation cost is more. Wind energy, again, windmill and all is there. That noise pollution will be created. It disturbs the signals of radio and TV. Harmful for birds. So these are very common things which you just, if you think for 1 or 2 minutes by yourself, you will be able to write any of these things. Okay. So conventional and non-conventional resource is a very easy topic to write. Try to make an image of this in your mind and then write it yourself. Okay. Biogas also causes greenhouse effect is one disadvantage. Advantage will be almost the same. Okay. So try to write an answer for conventional and non-conventional sources in India, used in India. Solar, lot of solar projects are there. The largest one in India, largest one in the world. Many things are being there. Or also in, I think recently something over the canal is being done. I think in Kerala, a floating solar panel is there in news. Okay, which state, they can ask which state is having the world's largest floating solar panel system. So that is in Kerala. So try to have a current affair knowledge of it. Theory, anyway, I know these kind of things you will write. Wind energy, nuclear power. There is no detail about its technical work here, okay, because nuclear power and all we have to study in little more detail, where we will have the 3 stages of nuclear power. The fast breed reactors are there, uranium, thorium usage is there. That and all is not mentioned in this textbook. This textbook is just telling you what it is, okay, and the basic advantage and disadvantage. Like here it is again, thorium is found in large quantities in monocytes of Kerala, but still, and it is even told like it can give nuclear energy up to the next 600 years for us, but there is no proper system devised as of now for using this. I think in Kalpakam in Tamil Nadu they have a unit, and even like trials are going on. So see, the picture is given, Kalpakam. So there thorium based reactor is there and trials are going on. So it is a thing of the future and it is being worked upon. Okay. Tarapur in Maharashtra, these kind of things only came in match following in I think 5 years back. Tarapur, Maharashtra, Rana Pratap Sagar near Kota in Rajasthan, Narora in Uttar Pradesh, Kaika in Karnataka. These 4 were the exact same thing I think which UPSC picked up and asked. Okay, that is why NCERT becomes important. These kind of names, please make a note. Again more are there. I think Kudankulam in Tamil Nadu is there. Then Kovada is there in Andhra Pradesh. That's not mentioned here, but that all is there in the news. And something else, I think France is making something in Maharashtra. I don't remember the name now, but try to find out that France is making a nuclear power plant in Maharashtra. So this is like the basic picture of it. Nuclear reactor, hot water. They'll use a water for coolant also. This is not the exact picture. We'll need to go in higher classes textbook to see the exact one, where there will be a coolant system will be there, control rods will be there like barium or cadmium, because they want to control the nuclear process, the nuclear fission process, or pull out the unwanted neutrons. Many things will be there where we have to go in detailed picture. These kind of simple pictures is not at all helpful for UPSC, okay. But you can make diagrams for your geography answers, but to understand the main concept you need more sophisticated diagrams, which is not there here. Geothermal, again the springs concept which I told. So picture they have showed here, natural crack, steam rising from these kind of places. There they'll use that steam. Again, turbine generator is common for everything, okay. They'll use that thing from hot springs and then use that thing to turn the turbine and finally generating electricity. So just the source which is used in the turbine differs from this source to source, the method to method. Tidal energy generated from tides is called tidal energy. Again, it cannot be done everywhere, right? So these kind of things, pictures alone you see as of now. This chapter we don't need to read line by line. It will take a long time also, and it is not much required. UPSC is not going to ask you to explain in detail about each of the things. Biogas, organic waste such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste can be converted into gaseous fuel called biogas. But this one we saw like it will cause the greenhouse effect. The organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas digesters to emit biogas. Is essential a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and produces huge amount of organic manure each year. Energy is everywhere, but we can see that harnessing this energy is both difficult as well as costly. Okay, so difficult as well as costly. Each one of us can make a difference by not wasting energy. Energy saved is energy generated. Okay, these kind of quotes you can use in your answers related to energy or any Paris climate change or something. Energy saved is energy generated. Okay, so these things, that two tables which I showed you in the beginning, that is the core of this whole chapter. Make a note of it. And also different places where mica is found, where bauxite is found, where copper is found. We have seen a little bit of information. When we go to higher class, we will see details. We'll just see these questions for the sake of it. Which one of the following is not a characteristics of minerals? They are created by natural process. They have a definite chemical composition. They are inexhaustible. Their distribution is uneven. So not a characteristic. They are inexhaustible. Option C will be the answer. Okay, because it is exhaustible. Which one of the following is not a producer of mica? Mica, I think Jharkhand will be obviously there for everything. Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh also was there. Bihar will be there, but Karnataka we don't have mica. Okay, so that is the answer. Which one of the following is a leading producer of copper in the world? Copper, it was in South America. I think it is Chile. Okay. So you can, UPSC is not going to ask you these things, but at least to retain or whether to check whether you can retain what you already read. Okay. Which one of the following practices will not conserve LPG? Okay, this was not in the textbook. They are just asking you a basic thing. Soaking the dal for some time before cooking it, cooking food in a pressure cooker, keeping the vegetables chopped before lighting the gas for cooking, cooking food in an open pan kept on low flame. So this will actually take a longer time because it's open pan, the pressure difference problem will be there. So, and low flame also. So heating time, boiling time, everything will be different. So here LPG will be consumed more. Okay. So that is the option for this thing. So this is about chapter 3. Chapter 4 and 5, I think it's agriculture and industry. I'll try to do it together. And then one more chapter is about human resources. So 2 more videos I'll make, and this class 8 will be done. Okay. So we'll see you soon. Thank you and have a nice day.